Welcome, everybody. My name is Shui Zhang. I'm the course director for the postgrads programs in the School of Computing at Austria University. So we have, at the moment, 3 MSc programs in artificial intelligence, computer science, and Internet of Things. And we also offer these courses in postgrad certificate as well. And we have a variation of those programs in with industry placement. Just a high-level overview on the benefits of doing a postgrad study. So the courses are offer discrete skills bundles to help you gain qualifications, and we have some flexibility in the course, especially for the part-time study as well, to suit your professional and family commitments. And you can gain a competitive edge in the employment, and the teaching team are experienced academic staff, both in terms of teaching and their research. The school offers a very welcome study environment, and also we have a strong industry link as a school, especially on the postgrads programs as well. Some additional benefits listed here, and for those who are alumni of our Austria University, you have additional discount on the fees as well. I've mentioned the 2 modes of the study. You can do it over full-time mode or part-time mode, depending on your circumstances and a different level of the degrees that you wish to undertake. Some details about how to apply for postgrad programs, so you can read the slides on your own time. And if there is anything at all, then please do not hesitate to reach out to us, and some financial arrangements for the fees. Okay, just very quick an overview on the School of Computing. So we have a number of undergrad programs, and we have those postgrad programs listed under here. And pointed here, and these are the size of the school and staff in terms of academic staff, the support staff, and PhD students, and research associate and fellows as well. You can see on the sides, and those are the partnerships we have with other universities and across the world. And the postgrads program has franchised courses with the QHE in both London and Birmingham campuses as well. And so on the right-hand side of the graph, you can see we have 2 research centers in AI and pervasive computing. So they really underpin the development of our postgrad programs in terms of the curriculum, and also help with the delivery of the courses as well. We have a number of innovation centers working with industry, which is also a huge help to inform the design of our curriculum that we have to offer, to make sure that they're most up to date with where the research and industry is in the domain. A quick slide on the national performances, and for those who are familiar with Austria University, so we are doing really well in terms of rankings. So the first time we are ranked the top 40 in the UK for both the Guardian UK University ranking guides and university and the Times Good University Guide as well. And one of the subjects to be chosen for the QS ranking from the university too. And the next slide is about a research ref 2021 is the most recent research exercise excellence framework assessment, and you can see some highlights here to highlight the knowledge and the research power and expertise we have in the school as a computing subject, and compared to the rest of the UK. Okay, so we're ranked the 6th largest submission nationally, and 100% of Austria computer science research impact and environment are rated world leading or internationally excellent. So I've mentioned the 3 programs here, and they are the MSc programs are accredited by our professional body, BCS, which is British Computer Society, just recently. And if anybody thinks the MSc is quite a big commitment to undertake. There's also an option to start a postgrad certificate with the 3 modules, and then to give you an experience of postgrads level 7 study in the school and at Ulster University, as well as the modules and teaching styles we have here. And if you wish to continue, there's an option to do that as well. An overview of the courses we have to have on offer. So we have 2 intakes a year, September and January, and the students will be offered the opportunity to experience with a wide range of the tool sets as well. 100% coursework assessment, industry engagement throughout the design, the delivery and assessment, and also the project and the guest lectures as well. Of large-scale computer science, AI, IoT technologies and the environment in the school to support the learning of the students on the MSc and the PGC studies. Very strong research, teaching research nexus, and so all the teaching staff in the teaching team are research active, and they bring the latest research outcomes and results into the case studies into the delivery of their modules, to give you that on the edge understanding of where the areas is developing. After revalidation, which came through for September 2023, and all the courses are associated with the UN Sustainable Development Goals in terms of what you've learned in the class here makes contributions to SDG goals, and also how we embed that in our curriculum and the teaching delivery as well. This is how we can support you in the course. And so we have technical drop-in centers. Each student have their own study advisors to help them throughout the duration of the study. We have a year tutor for international students to cater for their challenges that they face to study abroad. And we have guidance on the use of technology, so be technicians dedicated to postgrad students to help you with anything that you may need. And universities, student wellbeing services, and in the quotes from the last BCS accreditation panel on the commitment the staff have on the students and seeing how they can support to bring out the best of the students. I've mentioned about the industry recognition and the support in the course to work very closely with the Computing Employer Advisory Board, and those are the members in the board, and so they help us to design the curriculum and making sure that we include the right topics and directions and skills and experiences we should have for the course to have that seamless and bridging between the graduates and before they go into the industry. The course offer a number of the prizes for the best students or the best students overall or on a module level, and these are the 3 companies who kindly sponsored us in the last academic year, and we will have a number of the companies sponsoring this year as well. So I'm gonna just jump into a little bit of details on the courses that you would like to study with us, and I'm gonna introduce AI first, followed by an IoT, and also followed by CS as well. So this is a typical course structure for a full-time student doing the AI course, and as a part-time student, you take it in the slower rate. And so instead of studying 3 modules per semester, you'll be taking 1 or 2 modules, and you're completing the 6 modules as a part-time student over 4 academic semesters and 2 academic years, and then you start the master project over 2 semesters rather than 1 as a full-time student. For those who are enrolled in the industrial placement option, for the full-time students, will be going out for some placement for the second year of their study for 12 months. once they've completed all the top modules in the mastery project and as well. So I'll just say a little bit brief on what each modules are about, and the details of these are under in the webpage under the About sections. You can read a little bit about it, and if anybody wants to know more, please do keep in touch with me or the team here. They can provide some more information to you. So the first module, Intelligence, Engineering and Infrastructure. So this module offers the best practices for engineering, deploying, testing and orchestration of solutions across modern computing and production of tailored computational artifacts, production pipelines and automated testing, and also automated deployment. So knowledge engineering is a module which covers the topics in the classical field of AI, including the knowledge representation, the reasoning, and their utilization. That's used, for example, in decision-making, automated reasoning, formal verification, and semantic web as well. This module here, Emerging and Advanced Topics in AI, really covers the cutting-edge topics in the field of AI. As you know, AI is moving very fast. So the course needs to provide the material that's up to date with where the development lies as well. So it includes some recent advances in AI theory, algorithms, as well as application and as well. So you can see the privacy, the fairness and ethical in AI being discussed in the module, but the topic will change from time to time to ensure that we have the coverage of the emerging and the advanced field and discussions in AI as well. So in the second semester, you have robotics and AI module, which teaches students about smart robotics and AI. They talk about communications and controls and AI-powered robotics, autonomous robots, and reinforcement learning algorithms and how that's being applied in these scenarios. And so the module will explore practically coding AI techniques for robotics, and as well as the focus on the implementation design of smart robots and exhibiting AI and behaviors. Deep learning and its applications. This module introduces fundamentals of deep learning algorithms. You'll be learning about neural networks and convolutional neural networks, recurrent neural networks, loss functions and optimization processes, along with the development tools and how that's been applied in applications, for example, in computer vision or natural language processing as well. So the sixth module, data science and machine learning, as a core module. You will see this module across AI, IoT, as well as computer science. This is an overview of data science and processes and pipelines. It provides a systematic understanding of mathematical and statistical knowledge for exploratory data analysis and understanding the foundations of supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms, and with practical and examples of how that is being applied in the real world data sets. So the master project is 60 credits, it's 3 modules worth, and it's a substantial piece of work that you work with your supervisor and with the topic and your proposals to kind of consolidate what you've learned, or take 1 or 2 or more areas of what you've learned from the modules forward to design the piece that's very substantial as part of the learning and part of the master's course as well. So if I just move on to the design of the Internet of Things, I've displayed those topics in terms of 3 areas. So IoT course is really designed to have that intersection between the 3 fields of data science, the computer science, and the security and engineering, and we have 2 modules mapped into each of the areas. And you can see on the sides, the courses are supported by our innovation centers, as well as our pervasive computing research center as well. So the big data and infrastructure module is a module to talk about data storage and how that is being efficiently managed given the large and the complexity of the data we need to manage today. So it looks at different types of the storages and relational systems and NoSQL databases and time series databases, semantic, for example, graph storage, as well as the cloud computing paradigm. And the core concept of distributed computing will also be examined in the context of a data lake. The data science machine learning module is a core module and it's common within AI. IoT network and security module describes the interconnectivity of identifiable devices embedded in the environment through internet protocols and infrastructures. The module would evaluate and critically appraise IoT network concepts, models, standards, protocols, and also the practical skills that's required as well. Pervasive computing is the module provides the students with an understanding of the latest pervasive computing techniques and technologies and how that's been applied to a range of application domains. And we'll look at developing specific solutions for applications in healthcare, for example. The module surveys emerging hardware and software components associated with the pervasive computing system and examine the technical and societal issues concerned with the pervasive infrastructure, the network and the protocols, and also the emergent algorithms as well. Cybersecurity module enables the critical cybersecurity decision making, and the students will develop to learn the fundamentals and advanced aspect of cybersecurity from both the theoretical and practical point of view, and learn about the policies and also the standards. They also learn about the threat to current and emerging systems and networks and how to effectively counter them in accordance with information security management standards, as well as the social, legal, and ethical issues surrounding the cybersecurity. So the final module, the sixth module, the embedded systems and software module, covers the most important aspect of embedded systems and will provide the students with the theoretical and practical knowledge on the feasibility, reliability, and security of electronic systems, especially those important for existing and future and IoT applications. So the last course I'm going to introduce here is the MSc Computer Science course. So the course is really designed to train the graduates with the growing demand in the sector, which is a new kind of computer specialist who is able to both manage the data, understand the business processes, and important to implement solutions, subsequently interconnecting them as a part of a larger system. So it's a bit of the both. And as you can see from the design of the module, there are two compulsory modules, scalable advanced software solutions, and also the core module, the data science and machine learning module, which really reflect the design concept of the computer science course. So the scalable module aims to explore a range of modern development and deployment concepts in the context of scalable and high performance computing services. So they would learn a number of the concepts, for example, the cloud and architecture, the scalable solution infrastructure, the continuous delivery and continuous integration, for example, and it would also facilitate high performance solutions development in the module as well. So as you can see in the in the architecture, there are 4 different option modules to choose from. So the course really provides the flexibility of the students to design the course or the expertise that's of your own interest, which is unique to yourself, which is different from other people. So you can see the modules are drawn from the domains from AI, the IoT, as well as the engineering, computer science. And so you can see the HCI and the HCI and UX research module, which is also available here to help the students gain knowledge about HCI and UX practices, as well as the theory that supports in those practices as well. So you can choose any 4 modules out of the long list of the optional modules listed here, and those lists may change depending on year to year. And so you can have the targeted areas that you would like to develop the most, and you can choose the topic that you would like to learn and the most as well. So it's really an opportunity for designing a unique MSc program for yourself and what you think you'll be most interested in and in demand by the industry as well. Okay, just to kind of finishing off with a few slides about the matrix report produced by NI Science Industry Panel about impact of AI and computer science as a whole on the employment and opportunities in locally and nationally and internationally. I think I'm going to show a few images of the learning and teaching environment in the School of Computing for those who are studying undergraduate courses with us, and you'll be very familiar with these. And for those who haven't visited, you're more than welcome to come and see the labs if you wish. So we have 5 computing labs and 207 brand new computing resources for the students to use all the time. And so you can request access to come in to help you study and do the homework. And whenever the lab is not in class, and feel free to use them. And so they are the resources for the computing students only. Those are our own labs in the school. And research environment, those are some images of our research facilities. Again, for those who are really interested in, please do come in and take a look around and see some demos and see whether there's something that's of your interest. So we have very strong, powerful compute to help you implement some of the ideas and solutions. The maker labs for rapid prototyping development and the range of healthcare and wearable devices, and labs to help us evaluate user experiences of the solutions we develop here as well. So all of these are available for our postgrad student and to use on the module level or on the project level as well. And those are some links for the virtual rooms if you want to take a look at the Belfast campus. And it's really a fantastic environment for students to kind of meet your peers and study together and find a place and to focus on your assessment if you wish. It is really, really nice new built and environment for the students. Some jobs and future opportunities, and those are the skills in demand and the employment projection for the top 10 growth sectors from 2018 to 2028. You can see that the ICT and computing is ranked the second highest, and then the graph on the right is the information to indicate that the higher the education is, the more the payment that the salaries you'd be expected to get. So on the top, with no surprise, is masters and PhDs with 95 employment there number. Northern Ireland has over 1,100 companies in the ICT sector, and there's huge demand for the student graduates with the right skills and kind of the abilities to excel in the areas that are fast developing and emerging as well. So that's all the presentation. Thanks very much for listening today. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. So the postgrad study at austria.ac.uk to help you with any issues you may have. If you have any course specific informations, if you want to know more about the modules or assessment or anything, please reach out to the PG Computing at austria.ac.uk. And thanks very much for listening. Hopefully hear from you very soon. Bye bye.